So welcome back to another video here on the channel, and I have some finally some good news about Friday the 13th. It looks like they have settled on the lawsuit. 3C Films did a very good detailed video on this. I will link his video at the top of the description. But yes, Friday the 13th movie is finally happening. It's in development. Like I said, go check out 3C Films video on it. Now, what do I think about this? What do I think about a new Friday the 13th movie happening? Obviously, I'm excited. You know, it's no excuse why haven't we got one already. You know, this whole lawsuit thing was ridiculous as it already is. And now it looks like they finally came to an agreement. And we could have a movie in the next year or two. Now, what do I think they should do with Friday the 13th? Well, let's look at the options. The first option will be the television show. Actually, I reported on this. If you want me to do another video on it, comment below. They could pick up on the TV show. The TV show, the only problem with the TV show was going to be on a local cable network called the CW. And we know the type of shows that CW does. Again, nothing against the CW, but I'm just saying that doesn't fit in their wheelhouse. But anyways, the Friday the 13th television show had a very interesting premise. It was very meta. It was very meta in the way that Jason existed in real life and all these, movies, everything like that. Had a really interesting and fun premise. I may make another video on it. But that had a very cool premise and was ready to start filming until this lawsuit was brought in. They was even going to pick up on a Friday the 13th 2009 remake. The lawsuit came along. So, what do I think should, I'm going to make a separate video on it. But what do I think they should do? I mean, obviously they're going to do the Halloween 2018 trend. But should they do it? Should they do the Halloween 2018 trend and pick the best timeline and retcon everything after it? I guess the best timeline would be, making a direct sequel to Part 3. Only if you can make more than 3 movies. If you're only going to make 3 movies, then just reboot. That's my personal opinion. If you do the Halloween 2018 treatment, that's fine. I think that's good. But are you going to make more than 3 movies? Because, at that point, why not just remake instead of just making 3 movies? When obviously going to be remaking in the next 3 to 4 years. But could that be an option? Yeah, like, doing the Halloween 2018 treatment, make it I feel like that would be the best timeline. Make it a proper sequel to Part 3 or the final chapter. Those some are the best ones in the franchise, so obviously you kind of would want to do that. Yeah, so that is one of the options that they could do. They could do the Halloween 2018 treatment. They could also pick up the television show, but I think somebody else needs to pick up the television show, not the CW. But the thing with the television show, I think they could do like a Chucky thing with that. They could have a television show while still making the movie. They could, we could have both. Think of, just think how awesome that could be, though. A television show and a movie. I think that'd be really cool. The other option, the one that I really want, is a sequel to the 2009 remake. That's one of the ones that I really want. Will it happen? Probably not, because they're not, really going to see any profit in it. But I think there is something there. The 2009 remake, it has started to get a fan base slowly but surely. I love the 2009 remake, and I say, why not make a sequel? It's a perfect time to make a sequel to it. It's not too late, so go on and make a sequel. Your other option could very well be, okay, well, just, remake everything. Just do a full clean slate, which, to be honest, that could be another good option. Like, you have to really think, like, would that be the best option? Like, what would be the best option for this franchise? This is not the Halloween franchise, so what would be the best option for this franchise? I think a full reboot, like a full remake, or a continuation from the 2009 remake, or pick up you know, or I'm somebody different stepping in and picking up the television show like Netflix or someone like that. But I'm very curious to know, like I said, I'm gonna make a separate video on it. What would you like to see in a Friday the 13th movie? What I want in a Friday the 13th movie, I want a different, I want everything different. I know that may be controversial, but I don't want the same thing we saw in part 2, part 3, part 4. I don't want to see the same thing. I want to see something different, and that goes with the environment. I don't want to see the same Camp Crystal Lake. I wanted to have snow or just something different about Camp Crystal Lake. I want a different environment. I want the kills to be more gorier and more vicious. I want Jason to be in the lines of the remake, or or in the lines of part 3 or the final chapter or all those combined. Again, I'm gonna make a separate video on it. But I'm happy, and I think we all should be happy in the horror community. The new Friday the 13th movie is happening and in the works. I'm predicting it could, happen in the next year or 3. I think it should happen sooner than later. That's my opinion. We waited this long, so we shall see what happens with that. But like I said, I want to have a discussion in the comments below with you guys. What do you think they should do? Do you think they should do a clean slate, like a full remake? Do you think they should do the Halloween 2018 treatment? Again, I said this tons of times. I said this, in my recent Halloween 2018 review, I believe. I love Halloween 2018. As much as I love Halloween 2018, as much as I am excited for Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends, me personally, I feel like they backed themselves up in a corner with keeping Laurie alive in Halloween 2018 and listening to test audiences. So Friday the 13th, if they did a Halloween 2018 treatment, only bring in a few characters from the original 3, only bring in a few, and have the nerve to kill them off so you can make more than 3 movies and continue on from that, so you don't have the remake in the next 3 to 4 years. That's my opinion. But I'm going to make a whole separate video on this later on. Make sure you like button, please subscribe to the notification bell. See you guys in the next video.